because what I do is I'll take like that song that I was doing sound check with earlier. What I did writing that song was just that. I sat down and started playing the chords, and then the words just kind of flowed. And they don't all work like that. So I would say the hardest part of songwriting for me is sitting down and finding what you want to say and say it in a way that will affect people in just a powerful way.
Yeah. Wow, man, that's a really good answer. I love talking to the brains behind the music, and you can tell that your gears are moving on a different level, and I love to see that. And you're a younger fella than me, but how old are you, and how long has it been since you've been doing this? Like, how many years are we into it?
I am 22 years old.
Okay.
And I tell you, I don't feel a day over 15.
Yeah? Yeah.
But man, I've been doing this for a handful of years, like maybe since, like really doing it since like 2020 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's when I started playing out, was 2020.
I want to talk to you a little bit. Again, we're here with Dylan DuPont, a.k.a. Mississippi Smile. You'll see him on all the platforms as Mississippi Smile. Please go check out his music. You're everywhere. It's streaming, right?
That's right, man. That's right. I got some new songs coming out, too.
Oh, interesting. I definitely want to hear more about that. But real quick, tell me about, you said it's called The Empty Glass, and that's in Tomball?
That's right. That's right.
And you're doing an open mic there now?
I am, yes, sir.
The same one that you started out playing on?
Same one I started playing on.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Talk to me about that place and how you kind of stumbled into those doors.
Well, man, that was, we moved to Tomball when I was about 13. And I think it was my mom that found out about the open mic at Empty Glass. It's just like this little wine bar just straight downtown. Me and my dad used to skateboard to the open mic there.
Okay.
I mean, because it's that close. We live like half a mile down the road. Excuse me.
No, it's fine.
And, man, that was just so cool. Remember putting the guitar on my back, just skating down there, man. I mean, like, such a cool place. And we got to know the owner, Dana, pretty well. And, I mean, she's just, all the people there. You walk in through those doors, and it's like home.
Yeah.
It feels like home, because you know everybody there. And it's just such a cool environment.
Yeah.
It's chill, it's laid back. And I mean, yeah, I was going there to this wine bar since I was 13, not even old enough to drink. It's that family friendly of an environment.
Yeah.
And it's just so cool. Man, I love Dana and all the people there. And the people have changed. Some of the people have changed, but I remember this one person that worked there used to keep root beer in the fridge. Just because they knew I liked root beer.
Yeah.
And
you seem like a root beer kind of guy.
Oh, I got one right here.
Yeah.
I got a root beer right here.
What's your go-to root beer? Is it the H-E-B root beer?
Oh, man. Anything root beer.
Yeah?
Any root beer. I mean, like, Barks, classic, total classic. I love the sweetness of it. Like,
I'm definitely Barks over Mug.
Barks over Mug? Okay.
But IBC's the GOAT.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
IBC is really, really good.
Do you like cream sodas?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I like, St. Arnold's is another good one. And then there's, have you ever had Otto's?
Otto's? What was that one we got at Bubba's? What was that brand called? No, I don't think I've had Otto's, but there's a burger restaurant that's literally underneath the highway over here off the West Park Toll Rate. It's called Bubba's Burger Shack, and they have some badass buffalo burgers, and then a pretty decent sized collection of like sodas. But then we went to a place in Fairfield, Texas, which is between Houston and Dallas. And there's not a lot in Fairfield, but there's like 2 gas stations on either side of the highway, and we were going north, so it was on the right-hand side. There's like I can't remember. Cooper's was the spot. It's a gas station, but they also have like fudge and homemade baked goods, candies, treats. But bro, an entire walk-in section of sodas. Like sodas you've never heard of, bro. Different bottles from all over the world, all types of sodas. Probably 40 different types of root beers, another 20 different cream sodas.
Okay, Dad, we're going right after this.
Cooper's, Fairfield, Texas.
We're making that drive.
Yeah, man. So I'm into root beer. I'm a connoisseur of the finest things in life.
Oh,
and arguably root beer is one of the greatest sodas. I'm also addicted, and I have a tattoo of a Diet Coke can on my leg. So I am a fan of Diet Coke. I noticed someone that's opposite ends of the spectrum: root beer and Diet Coke.
Diet Coke is pretty good. I've had Diet Coke before.
I love it.
It's pretty good.
I love it, man. Talk to me about. I wanted to get back to the empty glass.
Yes.
So. Tell me what it's meant to you, because I feel like when an artist such as yourself finds a place that that feels like home, like you said, right? That it can really help develop and blossom them as an artist, as a human being. But it really kind of, and I feel like a lot of guys don't find that for a long time. It's hard to find that spot, right? Yeah. And kind of like with that dance hall that I met you at, I felt in my element there. Like I felt like that was my spot to thrive. Like everything was possible there. This room was built for me. And so I think it's amazing that you have had that. I mean, how much of your success early on as a songwriter in your career do you attribute to finding that?
I'd attribute a lot of it to that, because if I wasn't hanging around those guys, I still wouldn't know what kind of music I was into. Right. I was all over the spectrum, and I still like a lot of music, but to find my actual sound there was very important. And when I started going there, I started playing a lot of Hank Williams. I started playing a lot of, what was the other one? I learned some Turnpike Troubadours there too. And I mean, they are just so good.
No,
they are
amazing.
So good.
Yeah.
I remember you said you were from Colorado.
Yeah, I grew up there.
Yeah. I remember going to Colorado, and man, that crazy venue there, just slipped my mind. But
were you in Springs or Denver?
Was I?
Was it the Grizzly?
Red Rocks.
Red Rocks. Oh yeah, Morrison, Colorado. I remember seeing
Red Rock Amphitheater. I remember seeing Turnpike Troubadours
at Red Rocks.
At Red Rocks,
epic.
It was their first, I think it was their first show back together as a band.
Oh, incredible!
And so I loved that show. It was fantastic. And then of course a couple nights before that, we saw Billy Strings there.
At Red Rocks.
At Red Rocks.
Fantastic.
And I sat there, man, my mouth was gaping, dude. I was looking out, I was like, just complete awestruck.
Yeah.
I mean, it was psychedelic.
Yeah, it is, man. I spent a lot of years when I was a teenager. Again, I went to high school in Denver. We moved from Texas when I was like 13, and I moved to Denver, and I got my first job in the entertainment business at Red Rocks.
What?
Working for Barry Fay and Barry Fay Entertainment, and I was probably 14. I couldn't even drive yet. I had to catch a ride to Red Rocks, but I started out working at Red Rocks, and that's how I got into the entertainment business and eventually into radio. So it is a very special place, and I know what you mean by the psychedelic stuff. I remember this is like 1994, and I saw Bush there.
Oh wow!
When they were doing. What is it called? 16 Stone, is that the record? The great one with all of them, with all the hits, right? Their best album ever. And they played with No Doubt and Veruca Salt, but that show was spiritual to me because of that rock wall, right? And all the lighting and the imagery that they can shine on that mountain, really.
Man.
But yeah, what a special place that is.
It truly is, dude.
Yeah.
It truly is.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I wanted to talk to you. You were talking about developing your sound and honing your sound. If people don't know Mississippi Smile, what would you say what would you describe your sound as?
I was thinking about that on the way over here. I would say it's Americana, and then I have no idea. Because, I'm kind of all over the place. On this new song that I recorded that's coming out recently, it's like completely different, off the wall. Like, I would say it's just songwriting, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, that was just like songwriting song. But it's hard to kind of narrow my sound because I'm all over. But, Matt Costa, he's kind of all over the place like that. That's my mom says I'm kind of like him.
Okay.
No two songs of mine sound exactly the same.
Right.
They're a lot of them have similar feel, but depending on what's gonna come out, you could get Americana, you could get a little Red Dirt, you could, it's all over the place. But if I had to narrow it down into one specific, I'd say Americana.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that, man. And I think Americana kind of is a wide, it's a blanket genre to put eclectic superstars in like yourself. You know what I mean? Americana.
I wouldn't call myself a superstar, but man, thank you.
You're a humble fella. It looks like we're gonna go get Maddie here. I actually want Maddie to see you play. So before we get into the song that you're about to play, the one you were doing in Soundcheck, is that the new song?
So that's a new song I'm gonna put out. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That might be the one I play. I don't know how many.
Well, you can play two. I would love for you to play two.
Yeah. Okay.
At least two. I would love for you to play two if you can.
Let's see. Can I play one that's I haven't recorded yet?
You can play whatever you want, brother. You can play whatever you want. Come on in. Hi, Maddie.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Maddie Elder. That's Mississippi Smile. Dylan DuPont. That's his dad. Have a seat, Maddie. How you doing? Good to meet you. How was your drive? Yeah. Me and Maddie have only FaceTime. We've never met in person. She just drove in. Oh, you got a chair, good. Perfect. Yeah, so Dylan and I have just been doing an interview. He's actually about to play. I'm glad you got here. And then I was thinking, I know this is like on the fly here, but I told Dylan that you're the new editor of the magazine, and I don't know. I was thinking maybe like you could ask him a few questions, and I could video it, and then you could write it later. But you can take some time to.
Yeah, to come up with some. Yeah. That's perfect.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So,
keep you on your toes.
Dylan is a songwriter from Tomball, and I met him when we had the Honky Tonk Henrys, and he blew me away. He reminds me of like Robert Earl Keen, Townes Van Zandt, Coulter Wall. But he's amazing.
I forget everything he just said before I start playing.
He's really good. So which song are you going to do first?
So this one is a song, this is called Don't Go on Red. And it's kind of a funny story. It's inspired by my driving misadventures. Because I just recently got my driver's license.
Okay.
You might want to stay off the sidewalks. But no, I was driving. I always seem to take the scenic route to places. And
the long way around.
The long way around. It's all over the place, man. It really is. Who needs GPS when you can just drive around in circles to get to where you're going? That's my philosophy. GPS always messes me up. Like I was driving to a friend's house the other day. It was the first time I've ever been over to his house, and well, my mom Googled the address before I went. She said, it's gonna be dark, and he lives on a country road, but you can do it. So I was like, okay. Hopped in my truck. Thank goodness I put gas in the car before this. Thank goodness I put gas. That's all I gotta say. without giving anything else away, thank goodness I put gas in this truck. Oh, man. It started off okay. You know, I was following this GPS, right? And then it wants me to turn. I think it was a left-hand turn. And I was like, okay. And I turn onto this rocky road. And I'm like, okay. I mean, this is, you know, rocky, dirt. You know,
yeah, not the same.
This is a country. This must be the country road. So I'm driving and it's like just this dirt road. And I'm like going over these humps. And my mom calls. She's like, are you lost? I was like, well, I got these tire tracks on the ground in front of me that's keeping me kind of on track. She's like, you're lost. You're lost, man. And so, I mean, I pull up. I'm in the middle of this, like, field. And I called up my friend. I was like, he's like, man, are you close? I was like, yeah, dude, I'm like 3 minutes away. Dude, I swear I drove like right past his house. I was just on the other side of the back side of his house. And I'm like, dude, I think I'm in a field. He's like, that's interesting. I was like, I am not in the right place. He's like, can you like send me your like geolocation? I was like, how? Anyway, I found this like Google Maps. I got on Google Maps and ended up finding this little side road. I was in the middle of this field, like not even on a road. So I find the road, and so I'm driving down this little rocky road, turn right, and there's a closed gate. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I had no choice, man. I got out of the car, opened the gate, drove through, closed the gate. But man, that was just like, what is that? That's what happens when you follow GPS. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing I put gas in the car that night. And ended up, I missed his street by like 50 feet. I mean, from where I turned, you could literally see the name of his street. Crazy, just crazy. But yeah, this is that actually happened after I wrote this song, so this song kind of came true. Careful what you put out into the world, I tell you.
And this song's called what again?
Don't Go on Red. Gotta wet my whistle real quick.
Don't Go on Red?
Don't Go on Red.
Right.
Metaphor for life.
Right.
I've been trying to go north all day, but things keep heading south. I guess I'm gonna have to bust a U-turn at the next roundabout. I'm glad the roads aren't wet, 'cause with the way things are going right now, if I hit a puddle going 5 miles an hour, I think I might spin out. This old life can make you wreck if you're not looking ahead. Pay attention to signs, don't cross any lines, don't go on red. Now somewhere along the road, I missed a turn or two. I kept on headed straight along the scenic route. And my fuel is running low, I should have took the last right. Here I am just putting along, staring at a check engine light. This old life can make you wreck if you're not looking ahead. Pay attention to signs, don't cross any lines, and don't go on red. When I began to think things couldn't get any worse, those rain clouds came rolling in and the heavens began began to burst. And I was driving in the wind and rain and trying to keep my front end straight, losing track of all the lanes, and the hour was getting late. This old life can make you wreck if you're not looking ahead. Pay attention to signs, don't cross any lines, and don't go on red, don't do it. Now the rain keeps falling faster than my windshield wipers wipe, and I can't see the road ahead, especially not at night. But up there in the distance, if my eyes are seeing right, that old stoplight is glowing red. Now that's a welcome sight, 'cause when everything is going wrong, sometimes you gotta come to a halt. Times in life it feels good to stop instead of just rolling on. This old life can make you wreck if you're not looking ahead. Pay attention to signs, don't cross any lines, don't go on red. This old life can make you wreck if you're not looking ahead. Pay attention to signs, don't cross any lines, and don't go on red. Pay attention to signs, don't cross any lines, and don't go on red. All right, I didn't mess that up too bad.
That's fantastic. And dare I say, Mississippi Smile sounds like Texas.
Thank you.
How's that root beer?
Oh man, it's good.
Heck yeah, dude. That was fantastic. And you know, I do make a lot of comparisons. That's just the way my mind works. But Todd Snyder popped into my head when you were doing that song.
Oh, dude, thank you.
That guy's tapping his toe and jamming wherever he's at right now. Incredible stuff, man. What a cool story. I mean, it kind of happened like you said in reverse. You wrote the song and then that happened, but that seems on brand for you, my guy. And I mean that in the nicest way.